how to launch your coaching business from scratch in 5 days. In this video, I'm going to show you a very clear, simple process to launch your coaching business in under 5 days that you can implement starting today. Are you ready? Click that like button, subscribe to my channel, and let's get straight to it. There's a lot of other videos out there that are gonna tell you you have to open an LLC or you have to build a website, and really, you don't have to do any of that to launch your coaching offer from scratch, because ultimately there's a few other steps that you want to do to start getting paying clients in the door before you do anything else. This is the exact process that our clients are taking to go from 0 revenue and 0 clients to their first few clients in the door using this exact method. Okay, so let's walk through 5 days of exactly what to do to launch your coaching offer. Day 1, define your zone of genius. What are you great at? What are you the go-to person for? What do people come to you for advice on? What successes have you achieved that you can guide somebody through the exact same process to get to that outcome? What are you exceptional at? And what are you extremely passionate about? Ask yourself those questions to determine what your zone of genius is. Becoming a coach means you are easily moving somebody through the process from where they are to where they want to be in various different areas. Maybe it's their health, maybe it's within their business or their career. In this step, you want to determine who you are, who your ideal prospect is, and exactly how you are going to help them move from point A to point B, which is the ultimate success that they want. I say do this on day 1 because it's such a foundational step in building your coaching business before you move on to anything else. You might do some self-reflection, take out a pen and paper, write out some notes, and truly hone in on what your zone of genius is. Day 2. Determine who your ideal customer avatar is. You know what your zone of genius is. We figured that out in day 1. Now on day 2, you want to determine who you are going to serve. The simple way to do this is just to do research. Go onto Google, go to where your ideal prospects hang out, check out Google Trends, Facebook groups, Reddit, Quora. Read more about your ideal customer avatar. Find out what are they researching online. What other solutions have they tried to fix their challenge or their problem? Get into the deep psychology of your ideal prospect. That's going to allow you to position yourself as the person or the guide that's going to get them to the future outcome that they want. An even better way to determine who your ideal prospect is, and even more so to really understand them at a core level, is to speak directly with your ideal clients. Get on calls with people that would potentially be a good fit for your product or your service and start to ask them some questions, because there's no better information that you can get than speaking directly to your ideal client and asking them some of these questions to get deeper into their pain points, frustrations, and ultimate desires. Understanding your ideal customer avatar is going to allow you to easily craft the perfect offer that you are going to sell them. So that moves me into day 3, which is to create and launch your beta offer. So in day 1, I got clear on myself. What is my zone of genius? What am I exceptional at? How can I help people go from point A to point B? In day 2, I got clear on my ideal client. What are their pain points, their frustrations, and their desires? Now in day 3, you want to find the intersection between what you're really good at, what your zone of genius is, and what your ideal clients really want and what they need. And the cross between the two, the intersection, is where your coaching offer lies. I've seen so many coaches create offers around things that they'd like to do or things that they think their ideal prospects might want, but you have to be more intentional about this if you are going to create an offer and a coaching business that really works and that succeeds. So you have to find the intersection between what you're really good at, what your zone of genius is, and what your ideal customers need and what they want. And the cross between the two allows you to create a really good, solid offer that you can sell. So in day 3, in creating and launching my beta offer, I'm going to create that intersection between the two. And I'm going to build out a framework that I know can help people get from where they are their frustration, their pains, their challenges to ultimately where they want to be. And this could be as simple as me writing out what that framework looks like. And a beta offer means I'm gonna launch this, I'm not gonna do too much, but I'm gonna try get my first 1, 2, 3 clients in the door so that I can test this coaching practice on them and get their feedback. What's great about a beta offer or a beta launch is that it's very low pressure. I don't have to build out a fancy website. I don't have to do all the bells and whistles. I can simply have the framework I have in mind, and I can take somebody through the exact step-by-step process that I've built. And while I'm taking them through that, I'm collecting feedback, I'm collecting data. I can then, with all that feedback that I've gathered, use it to perfect my coaching offer. So your goal in this step is to launch. Define what that offer is, sell it to a few people, collect their feedback, and refine. I see far too many people wait to get everything perfect, to have a fully built out website and course and the works, but that's not the way to go. If you're launching from scratch, the best thing that you can do is launch. And it's gonna be messy and it's gonna be different, but you're gonna collect so much tangible feedback from your ideal prospects that are gonna allow you to not only be a better coach, but to build your coaching practice fast. So an example of a beta offer might look like, I'm going to launch a 90-day program where I'm going to help my ideal clients land their dream job in under 90 days. So I'm going to work with them on interview preparation, resumes, cover letters, the works. I'm going to take on a few clients, potentially at a discounted rate or even for free, so that I can build not only my actual offer, but I'm collecting their feedback and testimonies along the way. And at the end, not only do I have more data from my ideal prospect, I also have success stories. And success stories and testimonials are critical when you are building a coaching business. People are more likely to trust you and buy into your process when you have proven results. I want you to watch this video next, where I show you exactly how to build and launch your beta offer. Now let's move into day 4. In day 4, I simply want you to determine the logistics. How are you going to collect payment? Are you going to meet with your coaching clients via Zoom, Google Meets, Skype, or just over the phone? Do you have a contract or an agreement that you can get them to sign? These simple logistics are great to build out in one day. So you have them, they're defined, and you can move on to the next step. Now in day number 5, it's time to promote your beta offer and get your first few clients in the door. The simple way to launch your beta offer is to either post on social media or do outreach to your ideal clients to let them know that you are launching a beta offer and that you're taking on a few clients at a discounted rate to help them get from point A to point B. Speak to friends, colleagues, your network to try and get your first few clients in the door on day 5. This day is going to be heavy on promoting, on putting yourself out there and really trying your best to get those 5 first clients in the door. And there you have it. You've launched your coaching business in under 5 days. Notice how I didn't spend too much time building a website or trying to get super fancy. The most important thing, and this is probably the biggest advice I can give you, is to just go out, speak to your ideal clients and launch. Because the data that you're going to collect as a result is going to allow you to not only launch faster, but to build a coaching business that you can scale. So let's recap how to launch your coaching business from scratch in 5 days. Day 1, you want to define your zone of genius. What are you exceptional at? What are you the go-to person for? Day 2, you want to determine your ideal customer avatar. Who is the ideal person that you can take from point A to point B? What are their hopes, their frustrations, their pain points, and their desires? Day 3, you want to craft your beta offer. This is the intersection between your zone of genius and what your ideal clients really need and want to get them to the promised land. Something that is going to get them results fast. Day 4, you want to determine the logistics. How are you going to collect payment? Where are you going to meet with your ideal clients? Do you have a coaching agreement or contract they can sign to make sure that that coaching relationship is solidified? Day 5, you're going to promote your beta offer and get your first few clients in the door. I hope that you found this video useful on how to launch your coaching offer from scratch in under 5 days. If you did, please give this video a like. Watch these video next, where I walk you through even more details on how to build a successful coaching business. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.